So in this video, I'm switching up the style a little bit. We're going to be exposing an alleged conspiracy between the H3 Reddit snark mods and Reddit admins. Also, Alex Jones debuted a new mustache style. It's definitely new for him, but I think a lot of other people might find it familiar. Primarily because it's a fucking Hitler mustache. And speaking of Hitler, we'll also be talking about this handsome young man known as Cuffam. He's been making some waves on the internet lately for being an anti-Semite. Some of his clips have been going viral. So we'll be going over those and some of the responses that have happened as a result. As you can see, we're still going to be talking about all the same kind of stuff, just more of a laid back spin on it. Might try this for a couple weeks because none of you guys are watching my other fucking videos, so I can take a hint. We're going to do a different style. Nah, but I mean, in all seriousness, if you watch it all, shout out, you're the GOAT. But without further ado, let's talk about the H3 Snark mod's response to Ethan's subpoena. One key find: Reddit admins are being accused in legal filings via snark mods themselves of offering free subscriptions to privacy software that would help remove the moderator's PII from the internet. Snark mods: Reddit admins working with us is a conspiracy. Also snark mods: Reddit admins bought us software to cover up our digital footprint so we can snark in peace. So it looks like there's two snips from the legal filings combined together here. This is in response to the subpoena of the snark mods. The top section saying they did not work with Reddit admins, and then the bottom section saying that the admins gave them free access to this VPN software. So they're just basically pointing out that there's a contradiction in the snark mod's response. To be clear, we have absolutely no tolerance for these actions. Ethan and Ela concocted conspiracy theories about us colluding with Reddit admins, being Reddit admins and the CEO being involved with other subreddits to coordinate. Many of my fellow moderators have endured a deep psychological impact and fear of retaliation to the point that Reddit admins offered us free subscriptions to privacy software that would help remove our PII from the internet in the case we are doxxed and harassed by the outcome of these lawsuits. Now, I didn't go to law school, but that seems like a clear and apparent contradiction right there. I bet Ethan's probably going to be talking about this all week. So we can move on to talking about Alex Jones and his new fashion statement. I was hoping he would take Elon's route and just say his mustache is like a Charlie Chaplin mustache and not a Hitler mustache, and just try to gaslight everybody into thinking that they're crazy for thinking that it's like Nazi related, but I don't even think he's doing that. I'm pretty sure he's just 100% committed here. I guess at least he's being honest about it, unlike Elon Musk. Like, because if somebody's gonna be a Nazi, you're gonna want them to be honest about being a Nazi. What you don't want is somebody that's gonna gaslight you and just say it's like a Charlie Chaplin mustache or a Roman salute. It kind of reminds me of that Key and Peele sketch where he goes into his house and he has like Nazi memorabilia everywhere, and he keeps trying to gaslight him saying it has nothing to do with Nazi shit when it obviously does. I just went back to find the sketch and they actually did make that joke about the Hitler mustache. He tried to say it was a Charlie Chaplin mustache. So it's just kind of funny to think this is actually happening in real life right now. Maybe the right word is scary. But anyway, Alex goes on to explain how he ended up with this mustache. He says his buddy convinced him to do it, and he's just gonna keep it as a social experiment, I guess. And then at the end of this clip, he explains how he opposes all forms of totalitarian government, but he makes it a point that he thinks Hitler wasn't the worst.
So I don't know, maybe I should, for a while, just as a social experiment, keep the mustache. Well, what's everybody think? So I figured I'd shave down from where it was brown, white. Remember, I did that for a while, and it had that white and then into brown. People kind of thought that was interesting style. That was just me shaving, and no, let's see what that looks like. And this morning, I'm conditioning it in the shower and all the rest of it. And then I'm going to trim it. I get the clipper out, and I'm zzz, and Mushu, the ragdoll cat, jumps up in between me, give me a kiss, hits it, and it goes right down. I was like, oh my God. So I go, well, I got to cut my beard off. So I cut the beard off. I'm going to go with a mustache. And again, I was going to go hike with my workout partner, Sean Johnson. He saw it, started laughing. He said, he couldn't quit laughing. And I go, what? And he goes, dude, you look like a pedo. I said, let me go in the bathroom. He goes, wait, don't. Go Hitler. At least let me see it. It'd be a great stunt as a joke. Started thinking, I was like, yeah, like a social experiment. Maybe just do it for a few days. And I go trim it, walk back out of the bathroom. He goes, damn, no, we got to take this stash back, call it the Jones now. This is a good looking mustache. He goes, you ought to keep that. So that's how this happens. I may keep this for 6 months, actually, because I'm already the devil. I'm already Satan. I'm already all these things I never did. And also, I've never supported Hitler. and I oppose all forms of totalitarian systems. I don't think Hitler is the worst totalitarian in history, but he's right up there in the top 3 or 4.
Top 3 or 4, alright. Well, I don't really know what you have to do to secure that number 1 spot. Moving on to this guy, Cuffem, who I wasn't super familiar with before, but I had seen some of his more viral clips. Apparently, he's friends with Aiden Ross and Kai Cenat, so he's got some pretty big connections. He was actually just on Kai Cenat's recent stream where he's trying to break the subscriber world record. Surely he was on his best behavior, right?
Tom, what you say, Tom? Chicken Big Mac, nigga, you a fucking Jew. Fuck out of here. Woo! Little tear around Raekwon, make sure you watching. Cause when you work with Raekwon, lead it with Raekwon. So when you work with Kai, you know what I'm saying? You gotta know how to work it, cause this shit, like, you're really heavy duty, you know what I'm talking about? So you gotta make sure you're not right. Oh, shit!
So I guess this thing is that he whips a chair a lot. Clear as day why this guy's so popular. I mean, that takes a lot of skill. Here's another classic Cuffam clip where he goes and grabs his Nazi flag and waves it around in the face of some Jewish people that he met online.
More problems.
Let me show
you.
Let me show you
how
something.
I know it.
Let me show you something. Let me show you something. You're gonna be very, very proud. Let me show you something.
You know how I know it?
No,
Because
let me show you
search for
something,
hate.
please.
You don't search
Please.
for good.
Let me show you something, please. Please.
No, seriously. הוא לא יכול, הוא צריך ככה.
Is it funny now?
Yeah, I'm not sure if you'll be able to tell because of the lack of laughter and everything, but that was actually super duper funny. The way that he just grabbed his Nazi flag and held it up and then started yelling, and then he got really quiet, like top tier comedy. In all seriousness, I really don't understand who the fuck is watching this. Like, this is the least entertaining shit I've ever seen in my life. It's just like boring. Not to mention reprehensible, disgusting, racist, anti-Semitic. But yeah, it seems like Cuffam has really been capitalizing on the anti-Semitism that's been on the internet lately. Enough so that he caught Ethan Klein's attention. And of course, Ethan's gonna respond.
I don't know what the hell going on. I don't know who started it. I don't give a damn who started it. The are wrong. Kill all Jews. All right. Now, that's from my own personal experience.
Your Twitch material,
That's my own
kid.
personal experience, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even checking what's going on. I don't give a damn about the timeline. All I want to see
told Keemstar, hold my beer.
60,000 nukes bombing Israel. That's all I want to see. Take over Israel, Iran. See red. Win. 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 BAU is on your side. Yes. You need guns? Well, hold on. You need guns, Iran? I got that.
Oh, Jesus.
That's, I mean, so I understand he supports Iran.
He actually explicitly says that he doesn't really. He said, I don't know what the fuck's
Yeah, I don't
going
care
on.
who's right and who's wrong. I mean, so I'm
He
pretty sure
rules
that
out, he explicitly rules out any possible nuance or alternative explanation here.
he said kill the K-slurs.
This dude is throwing out K-slurs, whipping his chair, holding up the Nazi flag. Like, what a complete piece of shit, am I right? My only question is, how does Kai Cenat not know about this? And if he does know about this, why is he inviting this guy on his stream? It's a horrible look for everybody in that room. Like, do you support this dude and the things that he's saying? Like, if I was a parent and I saw that my kid was watching Kai Cenat and I saw this guy on Kai Cenat's stream and then I saw this guy's clips, we would not be watching any more Kai Cenat. It just doesn't make sense to me why someone with so much to lose would bother sticking their neck out for someone like this. Cuffam seems to be, by all accounts, a complete piece of fucking shit. Maybe he's nice in person, but there has to be some sort of a limit to what someone can do online to where you're just like, come on, man, you gotta stop, or I'm just done associating with you forever. Which Kai Cenat should definitely do. Aiden Ross, also a piece of shit, but that's kind of his brand, so I mean, it's not gonna affect him nearly as much as it would affect Kai Cenat. But what do I know? I mean, it seems to be working out in Cuffam's favor because apparently some executive at Twitch just sent him an offer letter to become a partner.
Twitch emailed me for a potential partnership. Like, what the fuck? Nigga, I ain't going to Twitch, but like, let me just show y'all. Look. A call for partnerships, my nigga.
I'm guessing that's the same email Neon got or something. That's why Neon probably ended up going to Twitch and shit. No, this is a real email. I ain't gonna show his email, but his email said at twitch.tv verified, my nigga. This is a, trust me, y'all, I wouldn't show y'all if it was fake. This is a real ass email. It was like, they want to talk to me on the call and Discord for a partnership.
This is like the kid that's famous for being an anti-Semite and like a Nazi, and it seems like Twitch is just having people personally reach out to him to try to get him as a partner. That is just wild. But hey, I don't know nothing about nobody. This is all my opinion and not an assertion of fact. We do it for entertainment, folks. And if you're hungry for more entertainment, definitely go watch episode 6 of this series. It's my best one yet, other than this video, of course. We talk about Mike from PA and AB's beef, Ian and Anisa, Ethan Klein, and more. And if you've already seen that video, there's plenty more in the series, and I'm also probably streaming live right now on Twitch, Kick, or YouTube. Come check it out. And if I'm not live, I will see you next Thursday with a brand new video. Thank you very much for watching. Peace.